In a past episode of Extra Cover, we gave you in-depth insight into what happens behind the scenes when it comes to some of the SuperSport outside broadcast camera operators that bring the viewer the highest quality live cricket action coverage, by not only producing great shots for television, but by also telling the many stories of the struggles and triumphs on the pitch. This time, we zone in on camera operators responsible for slowing the fast-paced game down for the viewers, namely the super slow motion spin vision camera and the ultra slow motion camera. Sandile Makoso and Alex Grist each operate the super slow motion spin vision camera rigs, positioned on opposite ends of the wickets with the purpose of capturing close-up shots of the cricket ball, following it from the release from the bowler's hands off the pitch's surface to the batsman. Alex explains the rig in more detail.
Well, I'm a spin vision camera, or super slow. It's behind the bowler's arm, wicket to wicket. It's more specifically just to follow the release of the ball. All you want to really see is the ball going down the pitch, bouncing off the pitch, hitting the bat. Before, the camera was, I think, a bit of a gimmick, but now it is part of the DRS setup. So obviously there are those added pressures of getting the LBWs, getting the inside edges. So that's basically what it does. I mean, it's purely there for replays, purely there for commentators to talk about, your release of balls, in-swinging balls, balls that out-swinging balls. But that's generally what it's used for.
Having the pressure of producing quality shots to play on live television is a demanding enough task, with the spin vision camera playing a vital role in the actual gameplay itself. The pressure is on that much more. Sandile explains some of the technicalities that come with and skill required to operate the super slow spin vision camera rig.
It comes with a lot of pressure and challenges because every ball is important. So you try and get every single ball. If I'm not mistaken, in a test match, in a day's play, you get about 500 plus balls, which you don't know which one is going to be a wicket or which one is going to go to the third umpire for the DRS. It's very tricky because to try and follow the ball from the bowler to the batsman, if there's a nick to the slips, it's not easy. The reaction time is less than a second. Each bowler has his own specific action. So to try and get every ball, it's not easy, as well as to try and predict where the bowler is going to pitch the ball. Sometimes they pitch short, on a good length, and sometimes they're yorkers. So it's quite challenging because, you're in that pressure situation where you can't miss. You have to try and get every single ball.
A slower replay camera than the super slow motion spin vision rig is the ultra slow motion camera. Although it plays less of a role in game analysis and DRS, the ultra slow motion footage adds entertainment value to the production by giving the viewer video images slowed down up to 2000 frames per second. Ultra slow motion camera operator Clive Stain explains to us the kind of shots he looks to get.
You kind of get free range to look for nice stuff, obviously for nice replays, for montage stuff. If someone maybe takes a wicket, a bowler, you want to see the nice reaction on his face in ultra slow motion, or you want to see a nice diving catch where the guy dives for the catch, also in ultra, that looks amazing. All sorts of different kind of stuff. If the ball nicks the bat and you close on the bat, you can see how it nicks the bat in ultra slow motion. Yeah.
These camera operators work hand in hand with the EVS operators responsible for selecting the best slow motion replays to be played out live. EVS operator Terence Zondi explains.
So I play slow motion, and when you play a slow motion, it's always nice to show the viewer in maybe super slow, ultra motion, how really it happened, and how a second view of that moment is always better than just seeing it real time. And also I have to edit the opening montage and the closing montage, which I always enjoy. I've always enjoyed. So yeah, I'm a slow-mo operator and editor at the same time.
EVS operator crew leader Kuni Bierkes is responsible for keeping up with the spin vision cameras to be able to play back the crucial parts of the shots needed for the DRS. He elaborates on a few other issues for the spin vision replays.
So spin vision on cricket especially, fairly vital and important to not just DRS but the commentators as well. Because there's a lot of time where the commentators are talking about the release of the bowler, and my camera is usually the first one they go to, because all you see is the release, basically. See if it's an outswinger, in-swinger. When it comes to spinners, what type, if it's a leggy, off-spinner, cutter, whatever they're bowling at that point of time, also ends up in the plan of the bowler towards the batsman, how to get him out in the end of the day.
The close-up shots of a bowler bowling to a batsman look easy to attain when slowed down, but following balls that can travel in excess of 150 kilometers an hour in real time while zoomed in from 100 meters away is no small feat.
Look, I think obviously concentration plays a big part, but I mean, you have to obviously know the game. You have to sort of know and have a feel for the game. You've got to know what a bowler is going to do. Is he going to bowl it short? If you are constantly focused on the ball, you'll either see whether he's holding it seam up or if he's holding the ball cross seam. So it's just a diligence thing. It's a repetitive job. And with time, you get the hang of things. As I said, just a repetition. But you just got to keep your eyes open and listen to what commentators say. That's how you can get to do the job at the best.
Following every ball with an unwavering desire to give your best while on your feet for 8 hours is a highly demanding job. For this reason, the diligence and discipline needed to be an OB crew member during cricket test matches is paramount. Sandile shared some trade secrets to aspiring international cricket outside broadcast operators out there.
My advice to the aspiring camera operators out there is to have the willingness to learn, to be dedicated to the work, and also to be ready to make sacrifices of traveling, of being away from home for a long period of times, and most importantly, to be passionate about the work. And also, for me, I'm passionate about the game of cricket and as well as camera work. So that's my advice to the upcoming camera operators out there.
I can never thank SuperSport enough, because I was on a SuperSport internship. So from the SuperSport internship, then I became an EVS operator, and it's a platform. It's a great platform. Internationally, when we go overseas, we see older guys do our jobs, and the crew we work with is fairly young. So giving young people a chance to do international cricket, international rugby, big games like Bafana Bafana and Super Rugby, it's something that this SuperSport as a company has really done well for, and we're grateful for.